Hello and welcome back to Pro Clubs Weekly, the Underground Edition. Domino, we have stumbled upon what we consider the Pro Clubs underground scene. It's the Cash Cup. We've just gone and picked a random game. Domino, these two teams, we've got Capri and Oliver Ness. We are literally going to bring this to you live, and we are very excited. Domino, I didn't ask you, how the devil are you? How the devil are you?
That's how we know we're underground at the minute. We are incognito. We are in incognito mode. There is no introductions because we don't want anyone to catch on to what we're doing. Abel, we're underground where the money is to be had. Like you said, it's a cash cup. Let's explain to the fans about the process of this cash cup, because you were talking to me about it, mate. It sounds lit.
I feel like, and Domino, you said this off camera, it's where mercenaries come. Pro Clubs mercenaries come here to make a bit of money. And we've seen a couple of these games, and it's literally just... It's like your fantasy football team. It's like putting all of your favourite players into one team and then making them all play against each other. I would recommend going and catching some of these streams. We can drop some streams down in the video description so you guys can watch them. But obviously stick around and watch this one first, because this is Capri Karolesque, which is Polga's team of Baller Build fame, amongst other things, I'm sure. Last FIFA. Him and his absolute ballers, I mean, sit back and watch it, are playing... AD Oliverens, and apologies, I probably butchered that, but this was of special interest to us because these guys, Domino, and those of you at home, are a
good cutback, good defending, read that.
VPG team.
Yeah.
And they've just made it into this season's esports premier as well, so I feel like this is a good little mixture of Cash Cup and VPG, but also a good way of testing how good this standard is, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we can sit here and say, yeah, they've got ballers for days, but if they're not kind of doing the business against other big teams, then it's all for nothing. So expect some fireworks. It's basically a very long way of saying that.
Mate, I agree with you, and the reason, I mean, this game, I was going to say might end in... Reason teams do excellently well on VPG. Mate, I can't even talk because it's end-to-end here. He's power shot it, mate, it's a power shot. It's
what a finish.
Devastating.
What a finish.
It is devastating. I nearly fell off my chair.
Wow. So yeah, that's basically what we're dealing with. Watch it be 1-0 now for the rest of the game.
Well, what I was going to say, Abel, is we're going to have a game on our hands because offensively, players know how to play, and it's individual brilliance, and it's great to watch. Defensively, as well as players are individually good, it is organisation that makes a team defensively sound. Now, these players, some of them obviously do play together, but like you said, it's mercenaries, so you could have people that you don't play with regularly playing in this team full of ballers, and it's the one thing that gets you found out the most is the organisation in those teams, because you don't play week in, week out. So I expect there to be goals, and what a way to start with our first ever power shot, I think. Goal on
spot on, but I also think there's a lot of sense, great tackle, but also maybe just us hoping that is actually how it happens.
Oh yeah, this is purely a theory.
Hoping that
power shot again, he loves it.
Ooh, what is the goalkeeper? Very, very relaxed there. Lets that one just. I was going to say drift past the post. It didn't drift past the post.
He knew what he was doing. Whistled. Let's give him credit. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah. So yeah, going back to our point earlier on, go and watch some of this, guys. It's really good football. Spent the last couple of evenings picking up a couple of these games. Oh, it's took a deflection, I think.
I think that was just cold, if I'm going to be honest with you.
I hope it was cold. I hope that's what it was. I hope it's cold enough to show us the replay, but it's not. These guys are professionals. They don't watch replays.
They're not out here watching replays.
They score enough goals. They don't need to replay
they live
when
it,
they do score.
They live it.
But yeah, just like that though. Capri are 2 goals down, early doors. I'm not sure if I would have had them down as favourites, Domino.
No, I mean we know Polga, we know the quality, so we'd imagine again another theory coming at.
Oh. I feel like this kind of game doesn't even need us to commentate over. We could have just stolen this and then just put it on our YouTube channel.
I'm going to sit here with my cup of tea. Me and you can sit and watch 8-ball. Well, who needs to commentate? Who needs commentating? What are we doing here?
We should have picked up these games years ago, mate.
Yeah,
so they half the deficit, and it does not look like it's going to finish 2-1.
No,
put it that way.
not. Absolutely not. And we're just free-flowing football. Everyone's throwing kitchen sinks at it. It's good ball, good defending. Well read to cut him out there. And again, we've got a little bit of a midfield battle going on. He's got brothers either side streaming. He's fired the left-hand side one expertly.
Oh, he's done it as
well.
well.
Oh my God, there's the sauce.
What is that knockdown? I didn't even know you could do that.
What a
big save.
Oh, he tried to go for
it's
it
a
again.
rebound.
He tried to go for it
It wouldn't be a Pro Clubs Weekly game without a rebound goal.
What was that turn inside? I feel like you can only use it in the Cash Cup now because I've never seen
it. The VPG side, we're going to call them ADO because I don't want to keep butchering their name.
Please don't.
The VPG Prem side are cooking early doors, 3 goals in the first 30 minutes and looking hungry for more.
Yeah, it's this left-hand side.
Deus Leo looks very, very dangerous. And I did have to sway out the way as my mic's in the way at the very bottom of this screen. Let me move that. And we restart with a throw in the Capri half, but they've won it back. And here we go, 3-on-2 with men swarming forward.
There's a lot
Stefinho.
Of men. Look at that.
Here comes the left back.
It's the flying V.
Stabbed in by Bolga, headed out, and keeper
well
sweeps up nicely. Yeah, very nicely done. And if Addo can see themselves through to this half time 3-1 up, I think they'll be very, very happy about that.
Yeah.
I feel like any win in a Cash Cup.
There's just so much on the line in each game, and we were saying it beforehand. There's different ways. Like you've got to put some dollar forward to enter these. Now it's up to teams or players or individual organisations of how you do it, but I mean, people have got money on the line here, whether you've got putting it yourself or a sponsor or the owner of the team.
Sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot, and to be fair,
this foot domino.
You give me something to sponsor, I'll sponsor them.
We'll chuck money at this team, honestly. These teams.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's unreal football. It is unreal football.
Clearance, and this is where they're going to be susceptible by this left-hand side if they can find it and get out. Gone for the right-hand side. Good win, but they've got players. They've got players in and around. And he's just skating through the midfield here. He's got 2 men out. Goes for the far option. He's dragged his man, and great save.
Saved by Clem, near post. Do not get beaten there, son. 4-1 at half-time, Domino, would have been a huge
I was about to correct you, and I was like, it's 3-1 April.
Wishful thinking, I want more goals. But yeah, this is a community-run tournament. They happen, as far as I'm concerned, week in, week out. And I thought that was going to be half-time. I was going to say he's done well to run the clock down. But that is half-time. And what are your first impressions on the Cash Cup?
April, what do I say, mate? What do I say? I'm just here. I just love the spectacle, like we said. Mercenaries everywhere. Absolute snipers in, you can see it. We've been treated to a current 4-goal game, all goals of quality, all goals at edge of the seat stuff, and it's not diminished the football because the football has been class all round. Mate, what can I say? If you're not a fan, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Then you should stop. You should put down eafc because it's not for you. It's not for you if you're not a fan of this.
And I think one of the better things is you can literally just rock up and play in these. So, you know, if you do consider yourself a baller, get some friends together, get in the Discord, do whatever, just get involved in this kind of stuff. This is 11s, this is clubs, pro clubs, any kind of clubs you want. Just get involved, and this is what we like to watch. And I'm expecting even more in the second half, Domino, even if these guys are tired, because these Cash Cups actually, they're pros and they're actual real life people being tired, because these kind of cups run late in the night. So whilst me and you are sleeping, these guys are balling.
Where do you expect an underground league to run 8 ball away from the police or away from the feds? You expect it to run during the daylight? Absolutely never 8 ball. This is what it's for. Late
These
night.
guys are early risers. Come on.
This is the poker channel.
Their alarm clocks go off at like 6 o'clock in the morning, surely. Barros to Deus gets blocked this time. He does not find a way through. But they're carrying on knocking at the door, picking up where they left off. Animal just about gets that back to Clement. He stabs it out to the left back. Out by Nogueira, who's having a good game, but Stefano comes back and does his defensive work really well, actually. Helps them out. And here is, I'm assuming the captain, Polga. Loses out, though. And they're still 2 goals down. If there is ever a team that's got the quality to get back into a game, though, as Yunkai heads that down to Wizex Jr. Power shot.
Rebound.
First and foremost, what a save. But secondly, the defending on that was phenomenal. It's Yunkai who won that initial header that set it all off. It's end-to-end stuff. It's just end-to-end. Rafa, on the left-hand side, dancing with it, sends in for hot dogs, cuts back to Deuce, and they're favouring this left-hand side at the moment.
Left-hand side's dangerous,
getting a bit of joy out of it as well as he skips past his man. Any cross, got to do the flip-flap first. Oh, they had space on the edge there. Capone's done really, really well. Because they were queuing up, mate. Queuing up.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, the left-hand side is a massive, massive problem.
And they're still pressing as well. Still pressing. Can Capri play through the press? Yes is the answer. Stefinho.
Mate, the feet in there. The feet in there. Talk to me about the feet, because guys out here cooking players, roasting.
If my pro tries to control that, it spoons off his shin pads. How he's taken that down and skinned the player and got it onto his right foot, I'll never quite know. But this is why he's in the Cash Cup.
Oh my God, they're all doing it, mate.
What a save!
They're all doing 8 ball.
I'm not sure if the save mattered. I'm going to say yes, because it was a fantastic save. He's kept his team in it there. I don't care what you say. And he almost hit the player there, actually, because he sent that quite flat. But yeah, we've gone from Addo almost adding a fourth to Capri halving the deficit. And that's the kind of game this is. Frag.
Oh, it is class, and like I said, it's a... Oh, look at that. Fake power shot.
He drew the man in. Oh, mate.
Sneaking
couple of inches higher.
Sneaking behind the back post. 8 ball.
20 minutes.
I was about to say we've got 20 minutes left, and the game is on an even kill. Now, if you want my opinion, it swayed a little bit to Capri just after getting that goal, because you know the time limit, you know the other team's winning. The other team... It's natural to shell up, and it's natural for Capri to try and go here and get this equaliser. Man on the edge box, Polga's got it, ball inside, nice feet. Just tried that one too many, I think. But the recycling.
I like the look of this young guy up front, though. Even though he is number 2 playing up front, I'm willing to let that slide. That's how good he is.
You have got a problem about that. I know that.
Capri are fully knocking on the door now, which might leave them susceptible to a counter-attack or two. They can't break through that midfield, and they go ahead and do so. So be quiet, 8 ball. Rafa on the left-hand side. Bit of game management now, perhaps. Although that is not solid game management. Young Kai, take a bow, son.
Yeah,
and here comes Wizex. Any kind of cross now. Beats his man repeatedly. Gets into the box. It's got to be a pen, hasn't it? It's got to be. He's done fantastically there.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Inside, outside, any side.
Mercenary.
It is the man who got taken down who's going to get the penalty. Here we go. Down the middle.
What do you expect?
It was a pressure. That is the definition of pressure penalty. And, yeah, side net. That's what we're dealing with now, Domino. That's what we're dealing with. Cash Cup. Here we go. 3-3. We got a game on. We'll just call it next goal wins, mate.
Yeah, that's how they should do this. Next goal has to be an overhead kick or nothing. That's it.
10 minutes to find it for either team. This is the early-ish stages of the Cash Cup, so I do think you can draw. It's not automatic knockouts. However, a draw at this stage is pretty detrimental if you want to advance into the next stage. So expect both teams to go down swinging effectively.
They've done that a couple of times, get to the left-hand side and played the manual pass across field.
Well, look how many players they've got over there. They're committing. And they've got Young Kai, who looks like a menace.
Yeah, we've got to get that build. Build's naughty.
What are we going to do with that build, Domino?
We're going to do what these mercenaries doing, sell it to the highest bidder. It's not even going to go on our YouTube. We're just going to sell it to the highest bidder. And that's what we have to do.
Oh, that's well played. Here comes Pulga. Kept it in nicely. Man on the edge of the box. He's stabbed into the back post. That's 3-4 yards out, Domino.
8-ball. Pulga there. He's used that man as a decoy. Everyone flooded that man inside. I didn't see the ball across there, and he played it effortlessly. That was a let off for Capri. That would have been synonymous with this game, Domino, because Capri close to scoring, and then Addo in acres of space. But here they come again. With the Rafa's done well there. He's looked good offensively. Now showing his defensive capabilities as Frag stops that one from coming in because that looked dangerous. They don't go long. Instead, they throw it to Warren SG. Edge of the box, stabs it in. Headed out nicely, but not out of danger yet. Into stoppage time. Polgar to the back post. Ooh.
I think Rafa's done well there, hasn't he? Put him off his stride.
Gotta go long.
Risked the penalty, but put him off his stride.
You've got to get it. You've got to get it into their half as quickly as possible, so the time to go across. Can they get there?
They've done well. They've done well.
Yep.
Great block by Capone.
I think that's it.
Unless 3-3 Domino. I do think it ends as a draw. Whilst I don't claim to know anything, I was going to say everything about Cash Cups, anything about Cash Cups, I do think you can draw at this stage. So we'll call it there at 3-3. Even if there was extra time, I don't think it's fair to either team because both teams were phenomenal, and that was a fantastic watch.
Mate, April, I just love a story. I love some underground scenes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm an indie nerd. Sometimes I'm an indie nerd with things like this, and you take me to a non-organised tournament that is a free for all. April, where's the money? Where do you need me to pay? Because I will pay for this service.
It is like that scene on Pitch Perfect where they
I was going to use Death Ray something more. I was going to use something like that, but Pitch Perfect, can you carry on with your analogy, 8-ball?
Everyone at home knows what I mean, trust me, don't know. But yeah, we're glad we stumbled across this, and yeah, we'll be checking in every now and then, and bringing you some games on the channel from these snipers, from these mercenaries. Guys, the people behind it as well are great guys. Cool. Not only are they quality ballers, but also kind of nice people as well. Yeah. So if you can get involved, and the whole premise of this channel is to kind of get anyone who's playing FIFA, who owns the game FC24, to go and play pro clubs, any kind of standard, whatever. But if you can win some money whilst doing it, I don't understand why you wouldn't.
Agreed. Agreed, 8-ball.
So Domino, I don't think Capri kind of exist as a team, so I'm not particularly sure whether it's worth kind of going over them as an actual team. Plus, we just watched them and we know 11 quality players, so I think that we can probably cross that one off our list.
Yeah.
However, Addo, who we probably will be seeing sometime in the esports prem and on Pro Clubs Weekly.
Mate, 100%.
Go on, tell me in no more than 400 words. Thoughts?
I don't, mate. I think I need a separate video for Addo. I'm not gonna lie, mate. They look like a great team. I think the biggest hindrance, and I'm gonna be honest with you, we'll be honest with our viewers here, the biggest hindrance for them was taking an early lead and holding it until the final minutes of the game, because they were going toe to toe, blow for blow with Capri, and if I'm honest, they were getting the better of them most of the time. I think after Capri got that second goal, then I said it was the 70th minute and they had to kind of batten down the hatches and play a bit more tactfully instead of playing that open, expansive football that we saw them play. But take nothing away, because that first half, mate, end to end, and they were unbelievable. Such good players, and yeah, great team.
I think it's a really kind of good time to take that lesson on as well, just before you start the season. Of yes, we can mix it with the best in the business, but also where are our weaknesses? How can we kind of hold on to leads? How can we break these good teams down? So I feel like if you're ever going to chuck away a 2-goal lead, it might as well be in pre-season, ready for that esports prem season. So yeah, good luck to you guys in the esports prem. Capri, maybe you do stick around. Maybe you are an actual proper cash cut team.
Like to see it.
So yeah, we'll keep an eye out for you guys as well, or just 11 of you as individuals. All of you are welcome back at any time to the channel. Guys, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. Please do like, please do subscribe. Really does help the channel, and our Discord link is down in the video description as well, along with all of these really good Twitch streams that you definitely should be watching that we just found this week as well.
Oh yeah, mate, absolutely.
Domino, final thoughts from you, but that's good night from me. I need to lie down.
There's no final thought table because it is Pro Club's Weekly Underground. You don't get a final thought. That's it. Guys, have a great evening. Pro Club Weekly out.